My teenager wants to hang out with me! Exclamation mark. I am not the OOP. OOP is you, Canon Constructor. My teenager wants to hang out with me. Originally posted to r Ask SF. Thanks to you, Soe Herder, for suggesting this BoRU. Original post January 16, 2022. Hello Reddit fam. As some of you may understand, it's sort of exciting when your teen asks you to hang out with them. Mine just did 20 minutes ago and wanted to go to the city tomorrow. I'm trying to last minute scramble and plan. I was thinking Chinatown for a good afternoon of exploring, then coming back in a month for a full weekend away. My kiddo and I are fully vaccinated and live in Santa Cruz. He is into records, vintage stores, art, culture, music of all kinds, and pretty much the coolest kid in the entire world tbh. He is totally down with a day exploring the neighborhood tomorrow since he has never been. Can I get all of your local recommendations for Chinatown? But then also for later when we actually have a 3-day weekend planned out? It sounds very silly, but I moved here after college and went to work, and I've embarrassingly have only been to SF 3 times since. I've obviously been more, but only for work, not for fun. So I'm really unsure of where to go, what to do, where to eat, what hoods to visit that are perfectly walkable. I appreciate your recommendations so much, and I'm so excited to have tomorrow with my teen. Relevant comments. Breakfast tacos please. Sounds like he'd like Haight Street. Amoeba Records is a classic. Tons of vintage stores. You could then walk through Golden Gate Park to explore a bit and end up around 9th Avenue in the sunset. Lots of good food over there and more cute local boutiques and whatnot. That'd be a great way to spend an afternoon, evening. Bluebeester. It was said earlier, but I think Haight Street is a good call. Park around Masonic and Haight and just walk down towards Golden Gate Park West. Make sure you take him to Free Gold Watch on Waller Street. It's right near the end of Haight Street and Golden Gate Park. It's a vintage video arcade room. Hit that. Amoeba Records, the Taxidermy Shop, and some cool shoe stores on Haight, and he'll be happy. There's also a place called the Ice Cream Bar in Cole Valley, which is right next to Haight. They make original raw milkshakes off all flavors. They are freaking amazing. Underweather 813. Good Mongkok for dim sum Togo. But I'm not sure what time they close. Visit the Fortune Cookie Factory in the Chinatown entrance, Dragon's Gate. There are some pretty murals on Commercial and Grant, Sacramento and Grant, etc. Waverly Place between Washington and Clay is pretty at night, as they have string lights. There was supposed to be a flower market street fair for Lunar New Year at the end of this month, but I heard it was cancelled because of the Omicron outbreak. If the Chinese New Year parade isn't cancelled, that's coming up February 19th. Grant Street is where the tourists go. Stockton Street is where the locals grocery shop. Update January 17, 2022. Hello amazing Reddit family. I wanted to update everyone to my original post asking for advice on where to take my kiddo during our spur-of-the-moment mom and kiddo trip. We had an absolutely fabulous time. We parked by the Civic Center and my kiddo decided he wanted to spend a few hours looking at architecture and walking around just to experience the city. Who is this kid and where did he come from? He is so mature. Ha ha ha. After a few hours, he decided he wanted to check out Haight. We took an Uber over. We spent the afternoon shopping, eating, and bonding. It was a 10 out of 10 day. He got a jacket he was describing for a month. Couldn't find it online. Found it vintage at Retro City. Got a bunch of records and CDs at Amabia. And I splurged on some hard-to-find Nike Dunks he has been eyeing online since last May. We had amazing food. Got insanely good dessert. Got snacks at random places. We ended the day with a walk to Golden Gate, took some selfies, and called it a day. We walked over 10 miles today and it was literally my perfect day. We are planning a 3-day weekend so we can really experience the city. Because I have to work tomorrow, we both knew we'd have to make this trip a bit quicker. I'm keeping that last post live because there was so many things we wanted to do, but didn't have time for. Hanging out with my kid is literally my favorite thing to do, and from the absolute bottom of my heart, thank you for your local expertise so he had a great time. I'm hitting up the rest of that list next time and will slowly chisel away at it. He has a 3-day weekend in mid-February, so it will be sooner than later. You are the most amazing community on the internet. Thank you for helping me make today perfect. And please call your mom. And if possible, take her out to brunch and or give her a hug. She will love it. If you don't have a mama, hit me up, I'd like to give you a hug and take you to brunch. You decide the place, ha ha ha. Thank you so much from me and my kiddo heart. Today was absolutely excellent. This is a repost sub IAM, not the oop. Dow, what a nice, wholesome post. I'm gonna stop redditing for today. Don't wanna spoil it. Aw, this is so wholesome. It's nice to read about a family getting to spend time together and have a good time. Good to read something sweet once for a while. This one hits me personally. My mom suffered from really severe anxiety that affected my entire life as a kid. Except when it came to exploring New York City together. Whenever we went into the city, she was game for whatever. Off Broadway plays. Super avant-garde art galleries. Thrift shopping for my prom dress. I really think those outings together are the reason we have a relationship today. Oh God. My kid is 5 and I hang on so hard because I know I won't always be overwhelmed by how much they want to be touching me at all times. It won't be long until I'm celebrating a day out with my grown-up baby. This put the biggest smile on my face. BRB calling my ma. You officially win parenting when your teen child specifically asks to spend time with you. 2 wholesome posts in a row in Boru? Time for bed, smiley face. Such a thoroughly wholesome post on Boru. Growing heart. So who more here feels that if their teenager asks them to hang out? Feels like that cannot fail that opportunity, as if it is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to do it right. Worse than a first date with a girl when you were 16. In both cases you want it to be perfect, otherwise there is no second date time. But you know that if you overdo it, there also will not be a second time. This is the type of person who should have children. This entire post is so sweet, and that end offer OML. I so get this. 2 wholesome photos posts in a row? No sudden twist to make it messed up? Inject this into my veins on a Monday morning, PLS, and thank you. W Mom. This kind of BORU we all need. I wish my parents got this excited about hanging out with me, sad face. My 14-year-old daughter asks to hang out all the time. And I am a lucky mom. Absolutely loved OOP's post. I love this. Kids do actually want to hang with their parents. If there's the non-judgmental space to do that. My kids always wanted to hang out. Especially if we were going somewhere. Eating something. Buying something. Whatever. Like. I know there's some ulterior motives stewing around somewhere in there. But I will take it. I love hanging out with my kids so much. They're such awesome people. My absolute favorites. I'm so damn lucky. And I tell them so. I miss days out with my mom. Glad they have a good relationship. I propose that we designate Mondays as wholesome BORU days. This is the second one I've read today. Both sweet and just help make my awful day better.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.